animals? Why are we supposed to have more intelligence when things still have to be done by God? I have reason to believe that it's safe at this point just to establish as a restore point to say that there are things that God will not do. Not because he cannot do them, but because those are the things that are in our competence to do them. And if we don't do them, we face the results and the consequences of what our inaction has brought to us. There are things that only God can do, which we cannot do, which we don't have reason to be frustrated about. That is why the Bible, I believe, says, worry not about anything. Because the things that are in your control, instead of worrying about them, do something about them. But the things that are out of your control, don't worry yourself about them, because your worrying about them is not going to make them go away. There's someone that is able to deal with those. And if you have the confidence and the knowledge and the understanding that there are things that only God can do in my life, then why do you worry unless you doubt that God can actually do anything and everything? And I'm one of those that have seen God being able to do anything and everything. But not only that, he has opened me to the world that says there are things that even though I as God can do, I will not do them for you. Because you need to do them for yourself. You need to feel the discomfort of waking up. You need to feel the discomfort of walking towards whatever it is that you want to walk towards it. But when you get there, you still have to fight for it. And let me just hasten to say, fighting a good fight. A good fight. There is a good fight, there's a good way of fighting, and there's a not so good way of fighting. But you can fight and win in a good way. Now I'm talking now primarily, and I'm holding to this, those who have professed that they are Christians and they're children of God, and that they are governed by the Word of God, because the Word of God is our only constitution. It's our supreme constitution. It is our mirror, the mirror where we check ourselves if we are where we are supposed to be. Now, I said I'm going to talk about family, and this is where I'm going to start, lest I lose some of you, because I needed to start in those places so that we can come together and knit these areas together, these restore points together as we go. Now, I have brought the church, and to say that the present day church may be responsible, and I'm saying that because I'm one of those that are in the present day church. So I can very much say so. That the preoccupation of the church has seemingly become about everything else, and particularly about breakthroughs, about prosperity, about healing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I want us to go and establish the basis and the foundation for this broadcast and this message in the book of Exodus, chapter 20, in the book of commandments, because that's what Exodus 20 is generally understood to be. The book of commandments. Now, commandments, not negotiations. Commandments, not options. Commandments. Instruction. It's a one-way communication. It doesn't need a response. The only response that a command needs is compliance. That's the only response to command. So the book of Exodus gives us the